Hello, everybody. Sorry about this issue, but I had issues with the internet. And the funny part was, I was talking to a friend of mine, and she suggested me to take a break, go off, get out of the internet, get out of the being here, and take it easy within me. As soon as she said that, my internet went off. I called the company; their servers exactly went down. So and I'm like, my God, maybe your words coming into the divine for it. So, energies today for it, they are intense. Some of you may begin to feel in the past few days this needs of cut contacts, cut communications, go deep from within, dive in, a lot of emotional situations, and so on and so on. The reason to some of you is going to be doing this is you're going to understand if you cut the people, communications, and situations, there is something within you that you have to cut from within. It's not the person, it's what the persons are triggering from within you. It's a huge shadow work, shadow lesson from within. And since this morning, actually, about I think it was like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, somewhere out there, the moon entered Leo. That is about your intuitions to take a charge with an authority from within. But the data intuition, it is has a confrontations, oppositions with Pluto. Some of you do not want to change. Some of you do not want to progress. And because of that progress, you're going to be self sabotaging from within. And you're going to be looking at this energy of self sabotage of what is going on. You to learn this shadow work from within your own self. There's going to be also this energy that is about like whatever your mind was telling you it was truth, but there is something other truth within the soul. Now it's going to come in because you'll find out you are lying to your own self. There's a lot of energy of this. It's going to be coming in, so you can have more conscious decisions from within. And when other people comes in, you think is the people. No, it is something from within yourself. So seek the intuition and the authority from what in you. You are the authority within yourself. You're in the authority within your shadow. You're in the authority of your energy. You are then in the authority with your love. You are in authority with everything that goes on with yourself in the gravitations, in the emotions, in the vibrations, and so on and so on. That's what this is. Okay, if you need to take a break of communications with someone, take a break. If you need to look at it, but don't create an actions that you might gonna feel sorry later on because of the things that you do not know for it. Hi, everybody. Thank you for coming in. Glad to see you in the chart. And you see from within yourself this energies that's going to be increasing a little bit. Uh, Pretty soon we are going to have Venus is going to entering Sagittarius. And during this moment, that is going to be the time when you put the love in a charge, and the love it's going to be reborn within the fire from within. You're going to get off of this shadow work. The love force is going to entering, then the communications is going to be entering in Sagittarius, and then the authority. Later on within the Sagittarius seasons, we are going to have this energy that Venus is going to move, so it's Mercury, but Mercury is a little bit faster. They're going to come together, and then Mercury is going to take off. So the communications is going to take the lead within the Sagittarius season. Be mindful that is going to be in oppositions with Mars. So there's going to be a lot of temptations, a lot of situations that your anger, your patience, your inner situations from within, they will be under a heavy, heavy test. Are you going to continue acting on the base of this toxic masculinity? Or are you going to be learn the lessons and overcome the heart energies from within yourself. So this preparation is going to come in. So let me go through the daily charts with you guys. So at 7 o'clock, the ascendant is going to be at Scorpio, 24 degrees. The moon is going to be a little bit over at this shift wherever you live in the earth. If you live in Europe, it's already moved into Leo. If you're in the United States in the morning, you want to feel the shift of that authority within. To remind you that last night, Lilith and the moon, they have this aspect, this intense energies against Pluto. But you need to understand Pluto is in charge again in the world transformations. And Lilith and the moon don't want to transform, they have to go and they have to learn within. But since this is connecting with emotions, your emotions, what they are, where they come from, they are in the family, okay? Because the moon was in Cancer. But what is your family from within? The spiritual family, the actual family, the family from the energy, from vibrations, the universe, what that is. Everything. Everything on this earth is family. Everything in the universe is family. So it's gonna be a lot of energies. I mean, you're gonna be like, I don't know how to react. I don't know what I'm feeling. I don't know what is going on within me. Too much of process. Yes, it's too much to be processed because we have about 20 aspects combined from the ascendant, from the sun, from Mercury, and to the moon. We want those three to like get away. They're not going to get away. They're going to traveling together for a while. So get used to it within this energies within midheaven. It's in the morning within Virgo. There is like an organizations. Yes, you cannot organize yourself. There is so much to focus from within, so much within the energies that you're kind of like flowing within. You're in the river that it has so many waves, but it goes on. It is a fast-paced river that takes you somewhere, that takes you on a journey from within. So that's going to be at 7. At 8 o'clock, midheaven, it's 24 degrees of Virgo. Uh, this energy is going to be very intense of that water because of everything that goes on in Scorpio and Pisces. A lot of water, a lot of emotions, a lot of to process. The energies, it's even going to intensify early in the morning at 8 o'clock. Those oppositions that are creating between Leo and Capricorn, Pluto, and the energies of midheaven opposing Jupiter and Neptune, going to tell you the things that you have to look and organize. After the pitfall, after the down, after the degradations, after the removing the things that weren't serving your purpose in your life, now you looking at what you rebuild or want to do. Is it worth it to rebuild, and so on and so on from within. Are you going to have this new life, renew this life from within your own self? The ascendant is at Sagittarius at 6 degrees. You're going to see this energy of how the things are going to be expressing this, but that energy of the ascendant, that gravitations of these expressions is going to be coming in later on within about 4 to 5 hours. You are going to have to work within this vision. So it's important to understand why I'm telling you the ascendant. So the work that you're doing at the moment and the visions that you see, it helps you how you to navigate within life. Okay. So you do the work, you focus within the work, what you're doing right now. You are mindful about the future, but you're not worried about it. You only see the energies that's going to be coming, so you will know what to do. Okay. So about 4 hours later, 4 or 5 hours, depends of the situations, you are using it this from within yourself. But it's also a part of the work that you do. That's what the midheaven is. So there's got to be intensity that you want to organize so many things at the same time, but there is no time. Yes, take time for yourself. There is so much going on probably in life. There is so much situations that is going on. There is so many things you have to do, and you feel overwhelmed, of course, with all the energies of Scorpio. So be patient within this. Take time to take it slow. Okay. So at 9 o'clock, midheaven is on Libra, doesn't have a very major aspect. That is a very minor aspect in this time. The ascendant is at 19 degrees of Sag. That is going to opposing Mars. Mars there is retrograde. It's preparing you. You feel this energies like this bubbling anger from within you from the past because Mars is going retrograde mode. Something didn't go right well. Something didn't happen in the past very well. How are you dealing with it? Are you going to be learning the lesson, or you are actually want something else? You want a revenge. You want to break it away. You want to cut off contacts. You want to do destructions of some way. So you're going to be tempted with this energy that comes in to tell you what's coming in within the Sagittarius season. So kind of like you're going to be preparing within this. The moon, it's already in Leo. You're going to feel this intuitions like taking authority from within. But if you haven't transformed, that is the first thing you're going to be triggered with in your own self. All right, 10 o'clock. Midheaven, it's at 26 degrees of Libra. There is square with the moon that it is at Leo. Confrontations between authority of intuitions and the relationships. And that is also squaring Pluto in Capricorn. And now is this cardinal pressure of these things wasn't changed. Something wasn't done completely. Something wasn't right, okay, within the relationships. And that's what I'm saying, that don't cut contacts because you feel offended or you feel abandoned, you feel so on and so on. It's not the person, it's how you're taking the things within you. Okay, person has to look from within itself, but you have to do the inner work of these situations, because you can cut another person in your life, you can abandon another person. That person is going to come back to your life under a different face. So it's not the person, it's how you're reacting in these situations with these people they bring it coming into your life from within. Hard lessons to be learned, but they will be learned for it. So the ascendant is at 2 degrees of Capricorn, opposing Mars. That inner work of these aggravations, these situations, there you're going to look for it. You're going to be dealing with it, like it or not. It is what it is. But this energy you are going to dealing within 5 hours, because that has to do with the growth from within. Are you going to be grow up to mature to this higher level of understanding? Is not the people, it is something from within you. Your personal relationship with yourself. 11 o'clock. Hi, Erica. Thank you for coming in. At 11 o'clock, midheaven is at Scorpio, opposing Uranus in the North Node. You had enough. I had enough with it. Yeah. Squaring Saturn. You kind of like, I can't deal with this stuff anymore. And that could be the one of the triggers that you want to get people away from your life, or you're staying away from your life, or you do an expressions about that. Okay, then it's the end, and it's so on. It's not the end. No. You think it is the end. No, it's not. If you haven't fixed your shadow, it's not the end. Okay? So the ascendant is at Capricorn, and that is going to be the work to remind you about this work that needs to be done. Okay? You're going to feel this energy of the work that has to be done during the Capricorn season. That's what we said, that these intense energies, they're going to end up around Christmas, a little bit after. Of course, don't forget about it that Mars is going to be in this Gemini season, and he's going to be a retrograde for a while. And you are going to dig in it with this destructions of masculine energies within yourself, from within you. So at noon, very beautiful energies are coming into the horizon of the work that you need to do. The Sun and Mercury and Venus there, of course, together with midheaven. So they are the sun. It's at 22 degrees. It's the only one that opposing right now Uranus and Mercury. It's there as well, but later on Mercury is going to be stop opposing the universe, and only the authority from within you is going to come into it because of Mercury and Venus. They are traveling towards Sag. The Venus is not opposing the universe anymore. The Venus is not opposing the North Node. You're going to feel these energies from within. You're going to be feel free to move, to go somewhere, to do some things, to express things, and go and do things from within you. Very beautiful moments. This is going to be the rebirth parts inside of your own self. The moon is already at 2 degrees of Leo, and this energy of opposing Pluto, it's going to be intensified because the moon is advanced within Leo. But don't forget that Lilith is also opposing Pluto. So those two are putting intensified energies within yourself. So are you going to overcome these energies inside of you and do the right transformation? Everything's going to go okay? Or are you going to be within this intense energies? That is a big lesson in there to learn. So at 1 o'clock, the midheaven it's at Sag. It is a beautiful divine energy towards the North Node. You will expressing the things inside of you about the divine energies that are coming, and you want to help from the divine. You're reaching to a point that I can't do it like this. I can't get into this. There's too much going on. There is too much to handle. I need a break. And some of you is going to feel like this break is really needed from within. So take time, relax, go someplace, go do. I'm working on to go someplace as well because this intense energy. So I need to get away with it. So I'm planning something to go deep from within me. The ascendant is at Aquarius, and that is a squaring everything at Scorpio. It could be felt this energy of intensified from within yourself, of this Scorpio needs, these Scorpio situations, and this energy, you already know it, and you know where you're going. You've done this for a while, and you know that the only road through this is change, transform, evolve, improve, surrender, let it go. You know all this inner work that you need to do from within you. All right, 2 p.m. Midheaven is at Sag. It is opposing Mars. So here is that energy that we talk about when the ascendant was at Sagittarius. Is right now you're working on it. You're going to have these triggers with Mars. There is retrogrades, past aggravations from continue. What happened? What was the situations? The two ways you're going to take. That is the part of the Gemini. You're going to be looking at the one side of the issue, the other side of the issue, and each one you're going to pick it up. You want to heal or you want to fight. It's one of the others. You're going to surrender and let go, or you're going to be putting more pressure within yourself and whatever happened to it. You're going to see these visions. These visions is going to be coming in because the ascendant is together with Neptune. Neptune is retrograde. So back in time, visions from back in time, they're going to come in, they're going to flow. But these visions, they are squaring with Mars. So we haven't trust, surrender, and let it go to the way that things are. You're probably under control, revenge, and so on modes and lower vibrations within you. So be careful with these energies, okay? Because you might do something that you're going to be feel sorry about later on in life. So at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, midheaven is at Capricorn. You begin to do some work. Work with what? Work with Uranus. Work with certain changes. Work with certain things. Work with the universe energies inside of you. You understand this work needs to be done. You understand there is something you have to do about it. If you postpone so many things, the things will comes in soon or later. That is the part of the running. Okay, the running process is not only running from relationships. You're running from yourself. You're running from a truth. You're running from the things that not go well. Kind of like, oh, these things didn't go well. I'm running away, and things gonna catch up to you. But the work has to be done. You're gonna feel this. That something needs to change. You need to stop running. You need to stop doing the situations the way they were. You need to take a new road. That is gonna help you to rebirth. The rebirth of Venus. That's gonna happen when a Venus entering Sagittarius. That is a Phoenix mode from within. You're gonna feel it a lot of changes in the next 2-3 days. Okay, you're gonna take a new leap of faith. You're gonna build a new strong mentality about love. You're gonna understand the need of love when it's healed. The only thing that left after the need, because you're chasing the need of love, the only thing is gonna left. It's the pure love. You're gonna begin to understand a new love from within yourself. It's a beautiful energy for the ascendant is at Aries at 17 degrees. Beautiful energies with Saturn. That is, you understand the lessons. Now Saturn is direct. It's asking you, did you learn the lesson? Now perform. Some of you is going to be forced to perform one way or another. You may feel like the karma is pushing you, the fate is pushing you, the destiny is pushing you, and yeah, that's what this is. All right, so at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, midheaven is together with Pluto. The beautiful kind of transformations. You transform yourself from this cocoon, from these intense energies, and you transform to this beautiful butterfly. You take that flight from within. This is a opening wings. Could be the process that you finally get your wings from within you and you fly as angels. Some of you is going to feel the divine energies like dreams, like you flying to the clouds. Some of you is going to get some energies in there of your wings. You're going to look like, oh my God, I got a wings on my back. What the heck? You're going to feel these energies, especially if you had dreams about angels, angelic powers, and so on. You're going to feel those. You did transform. You're going to be reborn. Some of you is going to feel the phoenix. You are the phoenix wings. That fire of soul from within. The ascendant is together with the North Node. That can trigger us this Saturn Scorpio situations, because right now Saturn, it's pushing you. It's like, hey, there you go. I gave you wings. What are you going to do about it? You wanted the wings to transform and so on. Are you going to perform as you learned in the past? And guess what? That energy goes. That energy goes into Mars. Are you this divine masculine, or are you this aggravations energies about not letting go of the past? Choice is yours. You will choose what to do. So at 5 p.m., the ascendant is at 0 degrees of Gemini, and midheaven is at 7 degrees of Aquarius, opposing the moon at 4 degrees at Leo. Oof. Rebellion facing the king or the queen within you, the authority of intuition. But what is your intuition? Your intuition can come from your ego, but intuition is going to come also from your soul, from within you. What is it there? The truth? What truth? If you speak from your ego, it is the truth from the ego, but you're lying to your soul. If you're speaking from your soul, but you're abandoning the same truth within your ego, you speak the truth, but you are lying to your ego from within. A lot of internal conflicts in there, isn't it? Until you don't rebel and your ego and your soul have the same positions within your mind to perform and rebel and begin a new person. A lot of unifications begin from within you. That's what coming in from where? They coming in because the moon and Lilith, they are in trine with Jupiter, and they are trine with all the energies of Scorpio. shadow work. That was your shadow work period, probably for some of you, that led to these destructions that Jupiter did from within you. So the ascendant there is in Gemini. It's going to be opposing the energies there in Scorpio. You're going to feel this pressure, but actually it's a beautiful kite and within you. You're going to deal with these energies. We're talking about sometimes at 11th or at midnight from within you. So at 6 p.m., the midheaven is together with Saturn. Saturn's going to ask you an accountability. Did you perform? Did you change? Did you do? What did you do? And if you didn't do it, you feel guilty. Why not? What's going on? What's going on Earth? I coach you. I train you. Did you lose the battle from within? What was it? Or are you going to be pushing over? You're going to be done things over. And Ascendant is very close with Mars. Of course, the intentions and the focus going to be on Mars, the divine warrior within you. Have you put your act together? Have you put the things together within yourself? Or you still continue fight? And the Moon and Lilith's not going to help you because they are opposing these transformations. You still not want to transform. You still this last drops of working within the shadow from within. Some of you maybe gave up on these transformations. And when you give up on the transformations, you're going to be looking at to another situation that's going to come in next near future. So at 7 p.m., the midheaven is at 8 degrees in Pisces, divine energies towards the moon. The moon is going to get its divine guidance mystically way. What is a mystically way? Mystically, you hear conversations when you walk. Mystically, you turn on the TV. There is a movie there, or you go to YouTube, you listen to video, or simply you go into whatever you do. Someone says something about control from within. Looking at this divine guidance is going to tell you something is going to happen from within yourself in the mystery way, because mysticism it is in Pisces. The ascendant is at 1 degrees of Cancer, of course, the family, but the ascendant is squaring Jupiter. Something happened in the family. Look within. What was the situations within this? But Jupiter is retrograde. Something was destroyed, but it continues to be destructible within the family. Something wasn't built right, something wasn't corrected. Now it's the time mysteriously to be corrected from within. You're looking at for the mystery wise why this destruction happened, but the mystery ways are helping you to find how to rebuild. Later on, when Jupiter comes direct. So at 8 p.m., exactly what I just told you, it's going to be intensified from within you. Midheaven, it is between Neptune and Jupiter in Pisces. Mysteries, mysteries, mysteries. A lot of mysteries. You are the mystery from within you as well. So there's going to be this deeply dive within the emotions, deeply dive within this, because we have three energies at Scorpio that increase these gravitations of this intensified vibrations. We also have two different energies there in Pisces, but together with the midheaven becomes three. And we have the ascendant there is at Cancer, and Lilith that is in Cancer, also water. A lot of water, a lot of emotions. They're flowing within you. The overwhelm emotions, how you deal with it, what are they were connecting from it, what are they got it with it, and so on. There's a lot of going on this time. Too much for some of you? It's not too much. It is about you are watching the movie of what's going on within your life without taking actions. You're looking at from within yourself. You're gaining this mystery way of reviewing your life within you. So at 9 o'clock, midheaven is together with Chiron, and it's trining the moon and Leo, healing the intuitions from within you, the intuitions that came from your personal desires, the intuitions that comes in and tells you how you to do sneaky things, and so on and so on. You understood that led you to destructions. Now you're looking how to heal this intuition from within that comes in within the soul and live a better life within yourself. Hi, Maria Richards. I'll answer you in a little bit. So, that ascendant currently is 27 degrees at Cancer, but he met Lilith, the 26 degrees, Lilith from within. Ouch, the shadow side. This shadow from within that is always been screwing up things in life. Right? You see things differently. So right now we are having a total oppositions with Pluto, total rejections to transform, total things that it needs to be done. That is an ascendant. You see what it needs to be changed, but you have not done the work that you want to change. And some of you is going to get these divine messages during, probably we're talking about like midnight, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in your sleep, something in there. If you can fall asleep, of course. There, for some of you, could be heavy energies of not sleeping because of this particular energies with Pluto. Pluto is very powerful, by the way. That is the unseen God behind everything orchestrated from within. He is direct in the Capricorn. He is moving you to go and change. All right, so 10 o'clock, midheaven is at 27 degrees of Aries. You take this change, this divine change from within towards Venus and Mercury. There is divine messages that are coming. The divine energies are coming from Pluto towards Mars. From Mars, there is a divine energies towards Mercury and authority from within, not Venus. Talking about Mercury and authority. What are you going to tell yourself as a divine warrior within you? What are you going to put within authority from in yourself? Your authority of others from what that trying to controls your life, or the divine authority from within you, the controlling yourself and the base of the divine from within you. The energy is going to be intense because the ascendant is at 9 degrees of Leo. The moon is at 7 degrees of Leo, and that is a squaring Uranus, and it's squaring the universe within. So you're going to have to face this intuition from within you later on at night. 11 o'clock. Here it comes, that intense energy. You all know about it. You haven't dealt with it, but continue backing up and hunching you down. Midheaven is together with the North Node in Taurus, opposing the Sun and Mercury only at Scorpio, and that is ascendant is squaring the midheaven and in Uranus. For the moon doesn't help that because right now the moon is in Leo in there, and Saturn because he goes direct is asking you, okay, you change, I'll give you what you want. You didn't change, I'll push you to change. Karma, payback time, situations. Saturn is Saturn. He's the teacher. You learn it, great, you get a good grade. You didn't learn it, well, we're going to put you through it till you learn. Maybe take you 10,000 lifetimes. I'm not worried about it. I'm here to teach. You're here to learn. Don't forget who, where it is. That's what the Saturn sometimes is acting as a bad guy, but that is a like the student who doesn't like its teacher and what it wants to learn. See the difference in there. So at 12 o'clock, this energy is going to be more intensified within. The ascendant is going to move to Virgo. It's going to be squaring the things within you. Midheaven is going to be opposing the situations with the things in Scorpio, but the shift of Venus is going to begin. Venus is at 28 degrees, 41 minutes. You're going to feel this need to reborn, this need to get to new positions from within yourself, with the love from within you. So that's what it was, the astrogravitational report, guys. Now I can take some few questions. Sag Moon in Forest. Recognize resentments need to release to become one, soul, and ego. Exactly. A lot of mystery, no action. Look from it at this time. Exactly. Take your time to learn. I'm going to be working so hard. I want to go somewhere for a week. I need to escape for myself to look something. So I'm working on to get the things from within me. So I'm going to be working it right now. As soon as I hang it up in here, I apologize, but my internet was down and I can't do all this that I do here if you have no internet. It was beyond my control with divine energies, but it is what it is. To remind you that today at the main channel, we are going to be talking about the fear of truth speaking and receiving. So if you guys have any questions now, you can go ahead and ask. If not, guys, let's share the love and the light within. Hopefully this astrogravitational report helps you out. If you have any need of personal astrogravitational report, you can find me on Facebook. That is in the banner right there. There's two buttons. One is for Facebook, and another one is for PayPal. Or you can go and click about in the channel, and you have the link to Facebook. And through Facebook, you can send me a private message. The energies are like an old Polaroid. You have to wait patiently for it to develop, no matter how hard you try. You can't force it. Exactly. You gain the wisdom to learn the whole process and do actions, or you're going to do actions on temporary feelings, and you think you evolve. No, you're not. There's a lot of wisdom underneath those energies that goes on right now. A lot of wisdom is coming. A lot of challenges of your inner peace. A lot of challenges. Are you taking the things personally? I said one quote a long time ago about Q-tip. Quit taking it personally. You think when the person doesn't contact you, then they don't want to have nothing to do with you. You take it personally. They will contact you when they need to contact you. Some of the friendships that you are codependent on that, you think that is, no, it's divine communications when it needs to happen. So much to let it go, so much to learn, so much to surrender from within. That's why when you need the person, only when you need the person, you contact them. That's what you need to talk, you talk. You need to. Not because you have a need of personal attentions towards yourself. We are going to have to learn to remove this personal needs attention from within so we can receive the attentions that we need to have, the attention that it's just given, not ask for it, not demand for it. You don't understand this from within yourself, guys. All right. So let's go. Or let's share the love and the light, and I will see you in about a couple of hours at the main channel. Thank you, guys, and be loved. Exactly. Remove the needs, and what's gonna left is what you get. You love guys. Love ya. See you tomorrow.